Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're going to be doing something exciting because I'm going to be using neon pigments. I don't really use them all that much, like in person, like on clients or anything, or on my channel. So I just thought it'd be nice to do a video with them because I saw this. I was inspired by this picture on Instagram for this design. So yeah, I just thought let's try and recreate it. I'm going to change it up a little bit with my own colours and stuff, but I just thought it'd be nice to use something different instead of the same old things all the time. So I'm first starting out by popping 2 coats of Nude Mood, which obviously, as you can see, is this beautiful nude colour on every single nail. So I'm not going to do all of that on camera because that's quite boring. So every nail is going to have Nude Mood on, and it's going to be the base for our design. As you will have seen from the thumbnail. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera, and then once we've got all the bases down, I'm then going to move on to the next step. So please excuse the background noise. The washing machine is going crazy at the moment because it's on the last couple of minutes. Obviously it won't last long. Just ignore it, it's going to be gone soon. So basically we're going to be using the Tears Beauty neon pigment. So I'm going to be using these 4 here, which is apricot, orange, pink and yellow, and I have basically matched them up to a gel polish each as well, just for the extra nail art that we're going to be doing. So these are the gels I've picked out to match. This one's not really a very good match, as you can see, but it's close enough, it's fine. So this one is Heat Wave, this one is High Voltage, this one is Electric Pink, and this end one is Sherbet Lemon. So they're the ones we're going to be using. So I decided to voice over the video because it turns out I looked at the washing machine and got the wrong time completely. I thought it said 2 minutes, it actually said 12, and I couldn't be bothered to wait that long because I don't know about anyone else, but the last minute of our washing machine seems to be 20 minutes long, so I didn't have the time to wait for that. Anyway, so I popped the nude base on, I think it was Nude Mood that I used, which is from Gel Perfection. Popped it in the lamp for a half cure, so 30 seconds, and then I took it out, did this, as you can see, applied my pigments, made sure that majority of the excess is off, and then popped it back in the lamp for another 30 seconds to make sure that that underneath layer of gel was absolutely cured. If you can hear tapping on the floor, it is my little dog this time. It's usually Willow, but they're deciding to take it in turns apparently, so apologies for that. So I'm just going in again, doing the same thing. This brush is from Tears Beauty. It's called the Tubby brush, I think. I'm gonna laugh if it's had a name change, and I've been calling it that for so long, and everyone's like, why is she saying that? That's not it. But it was definitely used to be called that. I haven't looked for a while, but I do remember that being a thing. So anyway, I'm going in, as you could just see, with Blue Skies No Wipe Matte Top Coat, and as you can see there at the top right, there was a little bit of excess orange powder on the nail, and I picked it up with my brush by accident and put it on the nude area. I'm just making sure to brush it off, and then off camera you can't quite see, but there's a bit of kitchen roll next to me, and I've just wiped my brush both sides multiple times to make sure that it's nice and clean before I pop it back in my what's it called, bottle. So I'm just going in with the yellow now, and I'm doing just a random squiggly line along where the powders meet the nude colour, just making sure that, well, it doesn't even need to be neat, to be fair, so I'm not even making sure it's neat because it's just a squiggly line, so it really doesn't matter. But I'm going to be using multiple colours to do this method, alongside the yellow, so I'm making sure that it's thick enough where you're going to be able to see each colour, but I don't want it too thick because obviously these nails are quite short, whereas if they were really long I would probably do them thicker so they were more noticeable, but with the nail being short it's not necessary. So I've popped that yellow in the lamp for 10 seconds to flash cure it, because even though we're popping a colour right next to it, it's not actually touching the colour, so I can get away with flash curing. Whereas if I was going to be painting something on top of the yellow, I would have fully cured it before continuing to the next step, because obviously I did need to make sure that was cured before the next colour went on top, but because it's next to it, it doesn't matter. So I'm just doing the yellow, and the orange, sorry, and then I'm going in with the darker orange. So this one is now High Voltage, I think, and I think that one I've just put on is Heat Wave. Can't remember the colour of the yellow, but obviously I showed you at the beginning, so it's fine. So I'm just popping that right alongside the other orange, and then last but not least I will do the same with the pink,
And then we're going to do the same on the next nail, but we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going to start with the pink at the bottom, like closer to the free edge, like where the yellow is, and then we're going to do it backwards. So we're going to do the pink, the darker orange, the lighter orange, and then the yellow, instead of the way around that I've done it on this one, just to make it a little bit different and mix it up a bit. I'm really sorry if you can hear like lips. My dog is lying with me and her show of affection is to lick her own lips, which is bizarre and really annoying, but there you go. And she will not leave me alone because it's morning and I've just woken up, so she has come to greet me apparently. So yeah, I've just finished off this one. I flash killed them all as I went along for 10 seconds, and at the very end I'll pop that in the lamp now for a full 60 seconds, and then obviously whilst that one's in the lamp I can be doing the other one. So I'm going to let you watch this one because I'm doing the exact same techniques. I don't need to talk you through it, and then I will join you back here for the next step after this. So with the rest of the nails, I'm just doing a like sort of side French, I suppose it could be called. I have no idea what the word for this. I think I've done this in another video as well, and I still now don't know the name for this technique. So if anyone does, please do let me know. So yeah, I'm just using the yellow, and then I will do an outline. I think there was a little hair there you could just see hanging off, which was very annoying. So I did yellow on the tip of this one, and then outlined it with, I'm gonna say pink. I don't know, I actually can't remember now because it's been a few days since I filmed this video, but basically I did the yellow on this tip and then did a line outline with another one of the neon colours. Obviously this is the step that I needed the gels for, and then along with the outlining of the other ones. I don't think I did, no I didn't use pink, so I used the lighter orange for the outline of the yellow. And then for the next nail, like I'll do like a pink one with an outline of a yellow or an orange, and then I'll do an orange with an outline of a yellow or a pink or whatever, like that, just to bring it all in together, tie them all in. You could easily do all of the colours on it, so do like a really like thicker French yellow tip, and then put the other three colours like I did on the neon pigment nails, but I didn't want it to be overkill, because they're already nice and bright, so I didn't really feel the need for that. Also, a quick tip for the neon pigment nails, if you want them to be like really neon and very, very bright, I wasn't really too bothered about that, because obviously it's not on a real person, and if their preference is really bright, then I would have done this tip. So if you just paint half your nail like that's going to be on show, not with neon pigments on top, nude, and then where the pigments are going to go, if you paint that area white, you'll get a much brighter payoff from the pigments. Mine looked quite not dull because they still had lots of colour, but mine weren't quite as bright as they could be because I didn't put white underneath. But obviously you can absolutely do that if you want the absolute most from your neon pigments. Always put them over white. But yeah, so I'm going to leave you to watch the rest of the video because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I need to talk you through, because I am just doing this step once more. and then at the very end we will top coat, and then at the end, like when I show you how they all look together, I do talk through it anyway, because by then luckily the washing machine had finished. So I'm just going to leave you to watch the next minute or so, and then I will join you back here at the end when I talk to you actually on the day that I filmed them. So here is the finished set. I'm so happy with how they turned out. I think they look really cute actually. Perfect for spring or summer, because you could use pastel pigments, make it more spring-like, and pastel colours, or obviously go with the neon like I have. If you'd have put white underneath the pigments as well, they'd have been a lot more neon, but I love how they turned out actually. I'm really pleased with them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a like and do subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, I'm messing. This is just me basically getting the thumbnail. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I'll be back really soon with another video. Bye.